showtime.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I'm your host, Tommy. And today, guys, a legend, the GOAT, has retired. He officially announced it. And we'll see. He said this before, but I do believe him this time, and that is Tom Brady. Listen, I know a lot of people hate on Tom Brady, especially Bills Mafia. Do not like Tom Brady. I am not one of those guys. I am not. I give credit where credit is due, and I am as honest as they come. And if you are great at something, even if I hate your team, I'm going to acknowledge that, and I'm going to give you that credit. And Tom Brady, in my opinion, is the greatest football player of all time. Now, there is categories where you could say greatest linebacker of all time, greatest quarterback, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He is the greatest football player of all time. I don't know if you will ever see another quarterback or player play at the level he played at for that long. And not only that long, but win multiple championships and continue to be a dominant player in the NFL. So much that other teams are still trying to get him at 40-something years old. How old is Tom Brady? I mean, Tom Brady, let's see here, guys. I believe Tom Brady's 47. Let me see here, guys. I could be mistaken, and I don't want to misspeak on that. So Tom Brady, let's see here. Just curious about his age. Let's see, Tom Brady's age. I'm pretty sure he's 47, guys. So Tom Brady is, I was wrong. He's 45 years old. Whatever, 45, guys. That's very old. It's older than me by a year. And I am over here all white, grayed up, white hair, grayed up, fat, out of shape, doing nothing, sitting at home talking to you on a podcast while this dude is running around, throwing footballs, right? Staying in shape. Man, playing better quarterback than 90% of the league, right? I mean, guys, this is reality. And, I can't hate on somebody who kicked the Bills' ass, who kicked the Dolphins' ass, who kicked everyone's ass. Let's be real, for the most part, except for the Giants. For some odd reason, the Giants had Tom Brady's number in the Super Bowl. I have no idea why. And it happens. It happens. But listen, won 7 Super Bowls, guy. 7 Super Bowls. The Bills have yet to win one. Right? So I can't hate on somebody with those accomplishments. I just can't. So here is his official retirement. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys now.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. Like, you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
You can see there he's getting a little choked up. That has to be emotional, man. It really does. Playing a sport you love, right? The game that you love for that long. And meeting a lot of different, players, which is like your family, basically. Um, and just the routine too, as well, right? Like going to training camp with these guys and out to dinner, and you build relationships with these teammates, right? And man, he's had so many, if you think about it, right? Guys that have retired that are chilling on the couch. Um, and he's just, you can understand how, that's upsetting. I'm sure, this wasn't a easy decision for him, but I think it was a decision that he had to um eventually come to. And today was the day. And who knows the reason why today was the day, right? That he finally said, you know what, that's it. Uh, you know, I'm hanging my cleats up. But because I'll be honest with you guys, teams still wanted him. I was hearing the Raiders. I was hearing the Dolphins again, right? I think that would be a huge mistake, though. By the way, on like somebody like the Dolphins, like I still think Brady could help a team. I'm not gonna lie, even at 45, but it would have to be a team that's a playoff type team already that is just all in for one season and thinks that by adding Tom Brady, they could win it that year. Kind of like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So when Brady left the Patriots and he won the Super Bowl with Tampa, they're already kind of set up, right? He went into a team that had a veteran head coach, a team that had really good receivers, a very good offensive line, right? That could protect Tom, because that's a key too. When he was in New England, he was very protected. That's one thing that Bill Belichick did well for Tom Brady there, was give him a very good offensive line. Tom Brady in New England didn't have like crazy weapons. Now he had Gronk, very good receiver, tight end. But other than that, his receivers were all, in my opinion, I mean, they were, listen, no offense to Edelman's and all and the rest of those guys over there, but on any other team, they'd probably be the number two, right? Or number three. I'm just being honest with you guys here. Um, but my point is, the one thing that Bill did well was offensive line. Protected Tom Brady, because Tom Brady, as you guys know, is not the fastest guy in the world, right? He knows how to work the pocket very well, though. He knew how to step up, step to the side, avoid sacks, but his offensive line held up pretty good. And Tampa Bay, that's one thing when he went to Tampa Bay. Um, they had a good offensive line there to protect Tom Brady, to give him enough time to go through his reads and find his receivers. And look, man, he won a Super Bowl right right when he went to Tampa, and everybody was talking about, well, is it Belichick? Is it Tom Brady? Is it Belichick? Well, I think he answered those questions. I mean, he answered them very fast, right? And Bill Belichick, as you guys could see, he's struggling in New England since Tom Brady's left, and especially at the quarterback position. So I want to go through a little list here of Tom Brady's career stats, and just they're just amazing, man. They really are. So here's some stats here, Tom Brady. I want to go through. So Tom Brady, this is the things he ranks first all time in. I'm not going through all the stats, but these are the things he ranks first in. So 251 wins, unbelievable. 15 Pro Bowls, unreal. Super Bowl MVP awards, 5. Completions, 7,753. That's a lot of passes. Attempts, 12,050. Shit ton of attempts. Passing yards, 89,214. My God. Passing touchdowns, 649. Whoo-wee. I mean, that is a resume. That is a resume. And then let's go down here to the postseason. So appearances in the postseason, 20. My God, right? Games started, 48. Whew. And wins 35, Super Bowl appearances 10. Been there 10 times. Super Bowl wins 7. Only lost 3. Completions 1,200 right on the dot. Passing yards 13,400. Man, dude was an animal, man. Like those are amazing stats. So I don't see how anyone can hate on somebody that played this game at that high a level, at that level for this long, and still at 45 was playing at a pretty high level. Now this season, I think it dropped a little bit. I think he was showing his age a little bit. It was the first season where I was like, okay, you could kind of see Tom Brady showing his age a little bit. But I still thought Tom Brady was still playing better than a ton of quarterbacks that are in this league at 45, even when he dropped down a little bit in his play. Not to mention the head coach that he was with retired, new head coach. His offensive line was banged up, right? So a little bit more under pressure this season, right? A lot of his teammates not on the same page. He also went through a messy divorce, right? Which, by the way, the divorce could have happened because he decided to come back to play football. Might have been, who knows? Or they could have had a problem. I don't know. But I'm just saying he had a lot going on entering this season. And I still think he played pretty good. He didn't play, like I said, his play dropped a little bit, but I don't think it was anything where like somebody was like, "Hey, I think that guy's terrible now." Once again, teams are reaching out to Tom Brady to go play for them. Unbelievable. But I think Tom Brady, like I said earlier, I think he understands at 45, it's time to move on from playing football. I don't think he'll get out of football though. You could see he's already making like football documentaries, and I think he just got paid big bucks by, I forget what he did something, but he got a big like deal. Listen, this guy's never going to get out of football officially. Playing, yes, I think this is it for him. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because he said it last year, but I truly believe Tom Brady is retired. But you'll see Tom Brady around. He's going to be, trust me, he'll be on Fox, or I think he got a deal with Fox. I don't, I'm not too sure, but he'll be on a network. He'll get a huge contract. They're going to want Tom Brady. He's a smart dude. Obviously, he's good on the mic. You could tell he catches on pretty quick. So you will see Tom Brady, even if you hate him, he's going to be around football. That will never, to probably the day he dies, he will be involved in the NFL, in my opinion. But I just want to say, hey, man, congratulations on a hell of a career from a Bills fan saying this. I give you nothing but respect. You are the greatest of all time. Football player of all time. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this. By the way, I will be on this Friday at 8:00. Friday Night Lights returns for a special Buffalo Bills season-ending podcast with Mikey, and I hope you guys are there, man. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I love y'all. Bills Mafia, you're always near and dear to my heart. And even though it was a rough season, I still love my Buffalo Bills. Always will, right? Always have, always will. That's never going to stop. By the way, this is my new podcast room. I set it up. I had a spare room the whole time, but I was using my living room. Decided to take it into the spare room, man, because there's just too much clutter going on in my living room. I do miss my background, my old background with the Bills Mafia sign. But right now, I'm in here, which is good because I can flip it around. I have green screen now, like not on this wall, but the other wall. I can flip my camera around, and I can have whatever I want in the background. So I like it a little better. A little bit more roomier than the living room. I don't have to set everything up every time. So, anyways, I'm rambling on here. I hope you guys like it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you Friday at 8:00 Eastern time Till then, Bills Mafia, I love you. Go Bills. I'm out. Peace.